We're very excited to have this next gentleman. Please put your hands together for White Boy. Thank you. What's up, y'all? How are y'all? Thank you for braving the Arctic fucking blast outside to come and listen to us. Appreciate the crowd. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. We're awake. Holiday season. So I figured we're gonna talk, about one of those things that's near and dear to most of our hearts, our families, right? You think about that time when you get to go over to grandma's house and see your brother and sister that lives in California or Indiana or wherever the fuck, and you get to reminisce. I moved to South Dakota, so I don't have to deal with that shit. My sisters are what most of you might refer to as heinous bitches. I know I don't want to start off with the name calling because, I've been advised that I should let you know some of their activities and maybe you would, be able to see what I'm seeing. My sister Fran, the first time I ever got jumped and had my hands held behind my back, she was the person holding my hands behind my back. This bitch has chased me out of a door with a belt, coming at me like Indiana Jones. So if I call this person a cunt, that's not really the worst of the things that I can say. My sister looks a lot like what Richard Simmons would look like if he did meth. And remained fat. Mental fucking image, right? My sister, Amber, that's my middle sister. She's a terrible waste of life. You ever wanted to go back in time and recollect fucks that you've given about things that you shouldn't have? That one time that you actually paid child support, or that one time that your sister was choking on roast beef because she's such an animal, she doesn't think to chew it and swallow it and doesn't realize there's a long piece of fat on it, so it gets halfway down her throat and she's gagging and turning blue, and for some reason you reach down her throat and say, "This slut's life." Not a good move. Not a good move. The world could have done without that person, believe me. Fucking terrible. My sister Fran got shot in the face when we were little. And the only thing I regretted about it is that she's so fucking foul that she can't even die right. You got shot in the fucking face, just die. Go on and have a bunch of not shit kids. I perform under the name I perform under the name White Boy because I'm ashamed of these bitches so much that, part of it is because I'm afraid, the thing that happened with Eminem, they see this shit and then come back and sue me later. Even though it's all true. Everything here is true. Fuck those whores. On a lighter note, I've been trying to date more. And get better at segues. One of my favorite things for dating, fuck the bar shit. It's terrible. You go in there, you gotta deal with these bitches and they're drunk. They're not all bitches, just 20, 25%. Probably 85% if you find them in a bar. But, okay, I lost the crowd. I'm going to online dating. That's what I'm trying to get to. My favorite thing about online dating, if you find the right source, they give you questions that you should be asking. It's like a survey, and they give you questions you should really be asking, would you date somebody with HPV? Now, initially, I didn't know what the fuck that was. But when I looked it up and found out you can get anal cancer or fucking genital warts, no, hard no on that one. No. Oh, you guys don't agree. All right, cool. We know where your standards are. Then you would agree that herpes is the #1 form of commitment in this world. Think about it. Fuck wedding rings. You could take that off, pay for divorce. Kids, if you catch it early enough. Or adoption. I'm not judging, But herpes, you ain't taking that shit off. Ajax won't get that shit going. What was one of the other questions? If you were dating someone and you thought that it was really going well and you found out that they wanted to urinate on you during sex, how would you feel? Grossed out? I don't fucking know. Okay, I can't leave you with that one. I really don't want to leave you with what. And I left the last at the table. Okay, what was one of the good ones? How do you feel about golden showers?